Yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Talking with Shawn. Let's get it.
Please hit that subscribe and like button to my new
Let's
channel.
go. Talking with Shawn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let the church say amen. For y'all to come in, come in, come in. Where y'all at? 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 It's been a minute since I've been on here. I had to take a little break. I had to go see my son out of town. Take care of some things. Been struggling, going through a few things, little ups and downs, you know, with my household foundation, my staff, trying to just put the right recipe together, you know, to make this thing boom, make it the right way. Gotta take a little bit out, put a little in. Y'all know how it go. Gotta just switch some things up. Wait for a few more people to come in. So we got a great discussion today. A great discussion. I really want to get y'all opinion on something. Tell me how y'all feel, because everything I do is for you guys. Everything I do is for it's for the people. I don't do nothing for myself. Everything I do is for you. So wait for a few more people to come in. And how y'all like my beard? Wait for a few more people to come in, then we're gonna get started. But we're gonna have a great discussion today. I want to speak on. What's up, CJ? CJ, how you feel today, CJ? You cool? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you cool, little bro. If you cool, give me a thumbs up or something. Let me know you cool. But we're gonna have a great discussion today, man. I just got different opinions. A few people reached out to me because I've been saying that we need to speak to the shooters of our community, or the potential shooters of our community. I think it'll do more justice to do that than far as jail. We see. Glad you feel better, CJ. So we're gonna still talk. We see that jail don't work. We see that prison don't work. So I think that we get more justice by getting brothers like me and other brothers with experience and knowledge, hood experience and knowledge, can go out and talk to potential shooters. I'm not saying shooters, actually shooters is out here shooting kids or doing things like that, but just talk to our hoods, talk to our brothers, talk to our OGs, talk to the people in the community, and put the word out there. And just talk to them and give them knowledge and wisdom as far as kids don't deserve to get shot, or kids should be caught in the crossfire, or, things like that. I mean, a lot of people might just be scared to touch on that topic or feel that type of way. I'm not, I've been there. I lived that life and I understand. I know that majority of the shooters is out here that's doing this shooting or making a mistake and killing kids or shooting kids or whatever. A lot of accidents that happen, I know that these people are still human. These brothers that's doing it have kids. These brothers that's doing this are regular people. So, once again, this is going to be another episode of Talking with Shawn. You know what I mean? Like, all my shows go on YouTube. So make sure y'all go on YouTube and look up Talking with Shawn, so y'all can subscribe and like to the channel. But like I said, it's going to be a great episode. I want to talk to y'all. I want y'all to come in. I want y'all to speak to me. I want y'all to give me y'all honest opinion. How y'all feel? Give me y'all honest opinion. Too many kids is being shot in the city of Chicago. Too many of our babies is dying every day. Every day a kid is getting shot or killed. We see that the prison system does not work. We see that locking up does not work. House arrest does not work. We got people out here shooting people that's on house arrest with bands, 3-4 bands on their leg, their neck, their arm. It doesn't work. We see that. So what do? Do we just keep on trying to do something that doesn't work? Or do we try a different method? Do we try to invest this money and put this money into things that actually work? Do we try to connect with this and say, look, maybe if we get more brothers like Shawn and look at how I feel about things and try that route, it might work. You got to think about it. A lot of brothers out here going through PTSD and trauma and pain, and going through mother on drugs, never had a father, poverty, and they're grabbing these guns to try to substitute their pain. A lot of you brothers just need a hug. A lot of brothers just need somebody to tell them they love them. A lot of you brothers just need somebody to say, look, you don't have to throw your life away. You don't have to do that. There's a lot of smart brothers out here that's thugging and killing and living that life that don't even realize how smart they is. That don't even realize the potential they have. Hey, what's up, Miss Pearson? Childhood trauma, exactly. So I made a point last week, and a few people commented on me, a few people inboxed me like, no, that don't work, you shouldn't do that, or, you shouldn't baby them. So I made a statement saying that I think we need to go out and try to talk to the shooters, speak to the potential shooters, speak to the communities, speak to the brothers that's in the community, and put the word out saying, look, we have to give our kids a chance. We have to give our babies a chance to live. We have to give the kids in our community a chance to live. Our kids should be able to go to school safe. They should be able to come home safe. They should be able to play in their front yard. They should be able to play in their backyard. I feel that we need to go out to the blocks and speak to our brothers. These are our brothers. No matter how Republican or Democrat look at it, the people that's out here committing the crimes, that's doing shooting, that's putting our kids' life in danger is somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's nephew, somebody's cousin, right around. A lot of them, it's some kids of us. Or it's somebody that you know who mother, I know your mother. You know what I mean? I know whose son it is. So what a better way to go out and talk. We're not police. We going out there kicking it. We doing church the same way church have a pastor and people come to the church to get knowledge and wisdom. We're doing the same thing. We're going to hit the blocks. We're going to catch brothers and say, come here. Prime example. I go to a block and see a couple brothers out there. I say, bro, can I talk to you for a minute? My name's Shawn. I grew up in the Greens. I'm an activist right now. I'm trying to help save young kids. And I say, bro, how do you feel about innocent kids getting shot for the things that's going on in the communities? And I want to see what they say. And the brother tell me, man, bro, I don't agree with it. So you don't agree with a brother just coming out here, spraying up the block, shooting two innocent kids. No, I don't agree with it. Do you have kids, brother? Yes, I do. How would you feel if somebody sprayed up, made say, shot your little daughter? Bro, I'll go crazy, I'll snap. Somebody made say, shot your son. Bro, I will go crazy, I'll snap. Somebody made a mistake and shot your mother getting off work. Bro, I'll go crazy, I'll snap. Made a mistake and killed your father. Innocent man, I would go crazy, I would snap. Do y'all see what I just did? What I just did was tapped into that man's heart. I just tapped into his mind. I just tapped into his higher level, his higher self, and put something on his conscience. I just tapped into him. Not saying that he's a shooter. Not saying that he's a person that's out there pulling a trigger. But what you do is you tap into that. And when you tap into that, this is what happened. It's a trickle effect. What happened is that same brother gonna go back to his block. And let's just say there's a young man out there that's about to put some work in, about to go crazy, he mad. That brother might go to that young man and say, look, bro, whatever you do, be careful, man. If there's some kids out there, man, don't pull that trigger. Bro, if you can go handle your business on the next block and you see some shorties out there, don't shoot. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Everybody's on here watching right now. If you get what I'm saying, please give me a heart, a thumbs up or something. Because I know I ain't crazy. Please tell me I'm not crazy. If you understand what I'm saying, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart or something. Trigger his sense of empathy. Thank you, Lord. Trigger his sense of empathy. It's empathy. You have to be able to touch these brothers in a different type of way. Thank y'all. You have to be able to come at these people a different type of way. We see that the ceasefires didn't work. We see that all these programs didn't work. Listen, I'm not saying I'm the smartest person in the world, but I have common sense. I have knowledge and wisdom. I know what's going on. I know that the average young man that's out here pulling these triggers between 15 and 19 years old, they have a mother, they have a father, they have a little sister, they have a little brother. I know that if we touch them a certain way and if we talk to them a certain way, it might just save a kid's life. Imagine talking to a 16-year-old young man and you say, man, little brother, how you doing? I'm all right. Did you eat today? No. You want to go get something to eat? Yeah, man. You in school? No. You working? No. You okay? Yeah. Man, bro, I know you going through a little something, little brother. And I know you got to, call yourself getting get back or putting in work. You got to grab your gun. Bro, all I'm saying is this, bro. You say you got a little sister, right? How old is she? She 8 years old. Little brother, if somebody came through and started shooting and made this thing shot your little sister, how would you feel? And you asking this young man that, how would you feel? Man, I'll go crazy. That hurt me. Somebody made still killed your little sister, little brother, shot him in the head, and they was dead. Would that hurt you? Would that make you want to go crazy? Would that just kill you on the inside? Yes, it would. I know it will. And these are the same people that's out here have little sisters that's dying, have little brothers that's dying. Little brother, I'm not saying that you're going to pull a trigger. Little brother, I'm not saying that you're going to go shoot a kid. I'm not saying that you're going to go out there and spray up the block. All I'm saying is if you know somebody, if you know another person that might be trigger happy to just go brapa. Bro, you think you could put the word out and say, man, look, we don't kill kids. We don't shoot kids. We don't shoot up blocks. When you start putting words out like that, when you start speaking to a human like a human, things will change. When you start speaking to people as not criminals, things will change. It's easy for a Democrat or a politician to say, oh, just lock everybody up. Throw away the key. It's easy when they don't care about poverty. They don't care about PTSD. They don't care about people in the community that don't have after-school programs, can't get a good job, mothers on crack, daddy's not in the household. I'm not trying to make an excuse. I'm just saying the levels of this. Everybody not having the same advantages. Our kids going to school and can't even read and write. Teachers that in our schools are going to, the teacher ain't even trying to help the kid. The teacher ain't even trying to teach the kid. As soon as they see the kid being a little bad, oh, send him to the office. Put him on medicine. Get him a seeker. Now they got this new shit called seeker. That they just put a kid with a person and they just walk around the school all day. Just walk around all day. Give them apples and fruit, candy, just so they don't be bad. That's crazy. It doesn't make sense. So all I'm saying is, why not try a different approach? Why not try a no kids dying in the shower approach? Heart girl, all that. Just another way to give up on kids. Thanks, John. Just another way to give up on kids. Why not try a human approach? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Why not try a human approach? Why not try a human approach? You get a few brothers like me and a few sisters. We throw a barbecue. We play some music. And guess what we do? We have real dialogue. Listen, I'm about to do a show. I wasn't going to tell nobody this, but I'm about to do a show. Listen to me. I'm about to do a show so dope and so deep that I'm going to need everybody to watch it. Where I'm going to get 15 to 20 block brothers. When I say block brothers, y'all know what I mean. I'm going to have 15 to 20 block brothers on the panel. Real block brothers on the panel. I even told them they can wear their masks if they want to. They don't even got to show their face. I'm not the police. They don't even got to show their face. But I'm going to ask a serious question on as far as kids dying in our communities. As far as kids getting shot in our communities. And I want to talk to these brothers face to face. I want to talk to them. It's something deeper going on when a person can just go like this and shoot an innocent kid. A person just go like this and kill an innocent baby. It's something deeper going on. Locking people up does not work. Sending them jail does not work. House arrest does not work. We have to try to tap into these people a different type of way. We have to try to tap into these brothers and sisters a different type of way. It's easy, once again, it's easy for the mayor and the chief of police and all the pastors that don't do nothing. It's easy for them to say, call 911. If you see something, tell something. Send them to jail. It doesn't work. You can send a person to jail. They can bond out and do the same thing. You can send a person to jail. You can send a person to jail. They can get house arrest, do the same thing. You can send a person to jail. They do their time, get out, do the same thing. But until you tap into this person's mind, their heart, and their spirit, things will never change. You say true rehabilitation. John, real rehabilitation. Thanks. Real rehabilitation. Because the system where rehabilitation is to lock a person up, throw away the key, put them in a hole, and then kick them back out here. How is that rehabilitation? You take a person, lock them up, don't teach them nothing, don't train them nothing, don't give them the right training for 8-9 years, and then they get out of prison and you expect them to live a regular life. Oh, just go get a 9 to 5, become a regular citizen. It doesn't work like that. You have to rehabilitate a person the right way through the mind, through the heart, and through the soul. That's how you rehabilitate somebody. You start with their mind. You start with their heart and their soul. You touch these brothers. You have to touch them. You have to let them know that you have something to live for. You have a kid to live for. Why would you go out here and throw your life away and leave your daughter out here? That's how I talk to these brothers. I hear you, brother. Little brother David say, you're not lying. Someone tapped into me. My mind changed. Exactly. Because David, you have a child, right? Exactly. And you never want to leave your child. You never want to leave your child behind. So the things you used to do, you slow down and you start doing something different. Because you know if you leave, who's going to take care of your kid? If you go to jail the rest of your life, who's going to take care of your kid? Not the brothers. Not the homies. Yeah, they might buy a pair of shoes, one here and there. But we both know that when you gone, them balloons only going to last 1 or 2 years. We know that when you gone, your daughter going to get a Christmas present 1 or 2 years, if that. So let's be honest with ourselves. Somebody got to tap into these brothers' heart, mind, and soul. And I know how to do it. So call it what you want to call it. It doesn't matter if I never get a grant loan. God bless me with the skills and knowledge to tap into brothers. Because I used to be one of them brothers. And I know when an older person come to me or an older woman come to me and grab me and say, Too Short, come here. Slow your ass down. You're doing too much. You run around with that gun on you all day. All the take if the police see that gun on you, they're going to kill you. Then you just get out of jail. Yes, ma'am. How long you just in jail? 6 years. So you're telling me you ready to go back to jail again? No, ma'am. So why is you walking around with that gun on you? Well, ma'am, I got to protect myself. Don't put yourself in situations where you got to protect yourself and walk around with guns on you. Don't you have a son? Yes, I do. If you go to jail right now, who's going to take care of your son? And then you start thinking, damn, she right. You get locked up right now, they're going to give you 6 to 30. Who's going to be there for that little boy? Who's going to take that little boy to school? Who's going to help that girl when she say somebody trying to touch her? When your daughter say somebody trying to touch her? When your daughter say the molester man trying to do something to her, but you in jail for some bull. You in jail because you trying to represent your homies. You in jail because you trying to hold up the block. And now your daughter wrote a letter saying, Pawpaw, this man tried to touch me. Pawpaw, this man touched me the wrong way. But you put stuff before your kids. You put stuff before your daughter. You put stuff before your son. You have a sick mother and you're out here putting in all this work, doing all this crazy stuff, and now you're realizing that your mother could die any day. What's up, Brother Donald? We have to learn to tap into resources. We have to tap into our brother's mind, body, and soul another way. We cannot keep thinking that jail is the answer because we see jail does not work. Chicago is born off crime, drugs, guns, and murder. It doesn't work. You can go to jail for 30 years and get out and do the same thing. But until a brother changes his mind, body, and soul, he would never change. Until we learn how to help these brothers change their mind, body, and soul, they will never change. And you got to tap into them another way. Like I always say, you got to have a reason to live. You have to let these brothers know you have a reason to live. Brother Donald, you have a reason to live. You have your sisters, you have your brothers, you have your girl, so you have a reason to live. So my brother Donald is not going to go out there and do something stupid. My brother Donald is not just going to go to any club that he know he can get in trouble with. My brother Donald is not just going to go hang on the block knowing he can get shot. Why? Because brother Donald has a reason to live. He has decided in his mind that he's not ready to leave his loved ones. He's not ready to give up on his mother. He's not ready to give up on his brother, his sister. He's not ready to give up on his life. And you know why Brother Donald feel like that? Because somebody tapped into Brother Donald. Somebody tapped into his mind, body, and soul to say, brother, you have to change. I would not be doing what I'm doing right now if somebody didn't tap into my mind. Hey, auntie, I would not be doing what I'm doing right now if somebody didn't tap into my mind, body, and soul. So when I say we're going to go talk to the shooters on the block, when I say we're going to go talk to the hood people, I mean exactly what I mean. I don't care if we got to have a barbecue, have some wine out there. I don't care what it is. And we talk to these brothers like they are brothers. Not like they criminals, not like they dogs and cats. We know the system don't give a damn. We know the system don't care. But while the system's sitting up talking about all this nonsense, our kids are steady dying every day. Every day one of our babies is getting shot. So what we have to do? We have to try different methods. We have to try different methods. We have to. So auntie, today I was speaking on as far as speaking to the shooters. or potential shooters or brothers we think might grow up to be shooters. That's another thing people don't understand. Do y'all not realize, and the system don't realize, that you can lock a person up that have a son, and if his mind is already set up on kill, murder, that when his son grow up, his mind is going to be set up on kill, murder. But guess what? The system know that because the system was built on kill, steal, and destroy. The system was set up to take the black man out the house and lock him up because he know that when his son grow up, 9 times out of 10, his son is going to be the same way. Gangbanger, no job, drugs. We know that. But do the system care about that? No, the system don't care about that. It's our responsibility. We have to tap into that. We have to tap into that and let the brothers know, listen, you have to change your mind, body, and soul. Listen, everybody know when I was too short out there gang banging from Cabrini Green, I was out there doing bad. I was out there destroying my community. I was out there hurting people, doing everything. And guess what? God punished me. I went to jail, paid for my sins. I changed where I got rehabilitated. But guess what? That ain't what changed me. Need I say it again? That ain't what changed me. You know what changed me? My son being born changed me. When I was in the county jail and that lady brought that boy up to that window, was talking to me, and I'm talking to her, and she holding the baby. And 15 minutes went past, she said, you're not going to say nothing to your son? I say it again. She said, you're not going to say nothing to your child, to your seed? And when I looked and saw that little boy have my eyes and my face, my whole body changed. Everything in me left. The gang jumped out my brain. The negativity left me. And I went right back on my deck, talking to my guys and say, bro, I'm about to change. Man, what you talking about, man? You always say that, bro. I just saw my son. Bro, I just saw a young seed that came to this world that's going to need me for the rest of my life. I just saw a young man come to this world that I need to guide and nurture and love, to show that, no, you're not going to be a gangbanger. No, you're not going to sell drugs. No, you're not going to do drugs. No, you're not going to take advantage of people. No, you're not going to hurt women. No, you're not going to hurt kids. It takes us to change that. So it's easy to lock a person up and just throw away the key. And then their son grew up to be the same thing. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. I don't just talk the talk. Somebody changed my mind, my body, and my soul, and that's why I've changed. And I'm one person that you ain't got to worry about getting carjacked. I'm one person you ain't got to worry about that's going to hurt you, that's going to kill you, that's going to break in your house, that's going to shoot your kid. I'm one person, right? So I changed. Brother Donald changed. Little brother David changed. The brother Lottie changed. And a lot of more people that's connected to Household Foundation has changed. So imagine, we change, and then we get 10 more brothers to change, and then 10 more brothers change. It's a triple effect, right? It's a cycle. We change the cycle. We change the narrative. We let brothers know, have a reason to live. If you look on my Facebook page from this morning, I say, I got a picture up there with me and my daughters. I said, this is my reason to live. Thank you for your transparency all day long. I said, this is my reason to live. What I mean by that is I put things out there on purpose. I don't post just to post. All my posts mean something. I say, this is my reason to live. I do that so other brothers can look and say, man, I have a reason to live too. I got a little baby girl laying in bed right now. That's my reason to live. I got a girl in college, a son in college. That's my reason to live. Or it could be a mother. I have a mother I'm not ready to leave, a reason to live. Give yourself a reason to live and your life will change. Give yourself a reason to live and your life will change. Do you know how many of my guys call me every day? Bro, let's go out and kick it. Bro, let's go have a drink. Bro, man, it's a club, boom, let's go. And I'll be like, oh, man, I be pumped. And then God say, remember your reason to live. You know how many of my guys have called me and say, bro, let's go here. Man, Joe, it's going down, bro. Let's have a nice time. And I'll be like, okay. I'll be like, yeah. And then God say, remember your reason to live. And I say, I don't think so. I want to put myself in that situation that could take me away from my reason to live. I don't want to put myself out in that bind that could take me away from my reason to live. People, you have to give yourself a reason to live. If you have nothing to live for, you're going to die for anything. A lot of our young brothers out these days is hard. Their hearts are hard. They don't care about the mother. They don't care about the father. And if they have kids, they barely care about the kids. You know why? Because they don't have a reason to live. Nobody is loving them. Nobody is hugging them. Nobody is telling them that you're a good man, you're a good kid. You don't have to go throw your life away. Nobody's doing that because everybody has turned their back on them. Everybody has turned their back on them. And I don't mean just gangbangs and shooters. I'm talking about kids general. Y'all know I work with 30, 40 kids every day. 30, 40 kids every day. And when you turn your back on kids, what you think gonna happen? If you turn your back on kids, what do you think gonna happen? They turn their back on themselves. They give up on themselves. It's gonna take us to let brothers know you gotta have a reason to live. It's gonna take us to let brothers know, listen, the same way you wanna go out there and shoot and make a mistake and shoot a little kid or shoot a little boy, don't you have a son at home? Wow. Don't you have a little daughter at home? Wow. Don't you have a mother at home? Wow. Don't you have a father at home? Wow. If somebody did that to somebody in your family, it will hurt you. If somebody did that to one of your little brothers or one of your little sisters, it will hurt you. You have to give them a reason to live. And that's what I try to do, man. I don't try to do no more than no less. I don't try to do no more and no less. All I try to do is try to give these young brothers a reason to live. That's all I try to do, man. So if I'm wrong for that, God forgive me. You know what I mean? If I'm wrong for that, I'm sorry. But I don't think I'm wrong. If I'm wrong for trying to touch brothers' hearts, regardless they shooters, gangbangers, thugs, whatever. A lot of Jesus' disciples was thugs. Let's keep it real. Everybody on that Last Supper was thugs, right? So we have to get away from the politics, the Biden, the politics side of let's get rid of them. Let's destroy them. Just call the police and everything will be okay. We've been calling the police for the last 50 years. Has anything's changed? We've been calling the police for the last 100 years. What changed? The county jail is the biggest jail in the world. Do y'all know that? We have the biggest jail in the world. What changed in Chicago? Not a damn thing. We lock more people up in the county jail every day. One bag of dope, oh, you locked up for a year. Find a gun in the alley, oh, you locked up for a year. Wasn't even your gun. I mean, let's be honest. Just be honest. If you sitting in your car, sleep, and you got liquor on your breath, and the car's not even started up, they give you a DUI. We have one of the worst systems in the world. You in your car, sleep. God has told you, stop, turn the car off, take the keys out, go to sleep. They wake you up, sir, we smell alcohol on your breath. I'm not driving. The car's off, the car's parked, sir. What's the problem? Yeah, but just because you was behind the wheel, it's still a DUI. Come on, man. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. This whole system is set up to kill, steal, destroy, and don't give a damn about black people. Until brothers like you, sisters like you, people on this page step up and start helping our little brothers and sisters, we're going to always have problems. Kids going to keep getting killed in our community, keep getting shot, innocent people, everything, until we step up and talk to our brothers and say, look, let's give these kids a chance. Look, let's give these innocent women a chance. Let's give these innocent brothers a chance of getting our worth, their mind, their business. They don't deserve to get shot. They don't deserve to get killed in these streets. We have to talk to these brothers and sisters like they are brothers and sisters, because they are. We have to talk to them like we love them. Why not? Why not? Somebody got to love them. Everybody got to love somebody. If you keep on thinking that, oh, just lock everybody up and send them to jail, everything's going to be all right. It's not. We've been calling police for 50 years. Do you think our system give a damn about locking every black man up in the community? Do you think they care? No, they don't care. It's all about making money. It's all about a headline. There was another shooting, news article, money. There was another shooting, little girl shot, news article. Money. Everybody fighting to get the article. Channel 7, 9, Fox, 32. It's on YouTube. Everybody fighting to get the article. You go to a visual where a little kid gets shot, you see 9 news cameras out there. You see 9 news cameras out there. Hey, can you tell me what happened? You know what happened? Yeah, a little kid got shot. That's what happened. Oh, do you know where it came from? No, we just know a little kid got shot. You think they care? No, it's all about money. So when I sit up and say, we need to talk to shooters, we need to talk to potential shooters, we need to talk to our brothers in the hood and put the word out and tap into their mind, body, and soul, that's what I mean. So when somebody inbox me and say, man, bro, I think that's kind of harsh, or, you shouldn't feel sorry for people that's committing crimes. You shouldn't feel sorry for people out there. And I say, get out my face. Get out my face. You don't know what you're talking about. Get off my line. Get out my inbox. Miss me. Until you live these streets, taste these streets, you don't tell me nothing about this game. Until you have lived this, taste this, and changed your life, don't tell me nothing about this game. Don't tell me nothing about this game. That's like telling a person about chicken and you ain't never tasted chicken. You ain't never tasted chicken or cook it, but then you try to tell somebody how chicken tastes or how to cook chicken. You know you're doing that wrong, but you ain't never cooked it or tasted it. Miss me. Nobody with a suit on can tell me how to save a kid's life in our hood. Nobody with a suit on with a PhD or master can tell me nothing about when it comes to our hoods, how to help a child out. How to help a kid with PTSD or trauma or a mama that's on drugs or a daddy that's in jail. Nobody can tell me about that. Until you lived it, tasted it, went through it, and transformed your life, you cannot tell me nothing about that. Do I respect your degrees and respect? Yes, I respect it. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. But you know, our political system feels that putting money behind people with degrees makes more sense. I don't know why, but I guess that's what they feel, you know. They'd rather put $1 million behind an organization because they have a lot of degrees that ain't doing nothing for our people, that can't save a life, than a person like me that have all the experience, knowledge, and wisdom that can save multiple lives at one time. Put the money behind me because why? It's not politically correct. It's not politically correct. It doesn't look right. But guess what? God is good. God is good, baby. That's all I'm saying on that. God is good. We have to step up and touch these brothers' body, mind, and soul. We have to go out there on these blocks, on these corners, and we got to talk to our brothers like they are humans. We have to talk to our sisters like they are humans. And we have to give them a reason to live. We have to let them know you are not an animal. We have to let them know just because the system say you can't get a job with a felony, that's a lie. We have to let them know. We have to give them other options. We have to give them other options and open them up. We have to open them up. Do you know how many little brothers have told me that the reason they don't do what they do no more because of what I told them? We care about being affected all day long. Do you know how many brothers... You know how many brothers has told me, what's up, Brother Lottie? You know how many brothers has told me, Shawn, the reason I don't gangbang no more because of what you told me? You know how many brothers done told me, Shawn, I don't go in that corner no more because of what you told me? Because I keep it real with brothers. One thing about Household Foundation, I don't sugarcoat nothing. And I let brothers know, you keep standing on that block, you're going to leave your daughter. Man, what you mean by that? You keep standing on that block, you're going to leave your daughter. What you mean I'm going to leave my daughter? Either you're going to get killed or you're going to go to jail. Either you're going to die or you're going to go to jail. Now, can you still die and go to jail not being on the corner? Yes, but you cut your chances down. The chances of that happening is very slim. Everybody has to die, but nobody said you got to rush your death. Nobody said you had to be killed by a man. Die when you're 100 years old. I'm telling you that if you keep standing on that block, carrying that thing, holding that thing, on that block, either you're going to go to jail or you're going to die. You're going to leave that boy and that little girl behind, and nobody's going to be there for him. Man, bro, you right. I know I'm right. So if you want to have a future with your kids, if you want to be able to see your kids go to college, you want to be able to see your daughter graduate 8th grade, you want to see your baby go through preschool, get off the corner, get off the block, and give yourself a reason to live. Live for your kids. Live for your mother. Live for your father. Live for your sister. Live for yourself. Live for yourself. Give yourself a reason to live. As long as our brothers do not have a reason to live, it's going to be more carjackings. It's going to be more killings. It's going to be more kids getting shot in cars, kids getting shot laying in their bed, kids getting shot brushing their teeth, kids getting shot going to school. Because they don't have a reason to live and everybody has gave up on them. They don't have a reason to live and everybody has turned their back on them. They don't have a reason to live and everybody has just made them criminals. We making young brothers criminals now that has not even committed a crime. Most of these little brothers out here don't even have a background and we make them criminals. Speak to a lot of these little brothers out here and ask them how many times you've been in jail. They're going to tell you never. You have never been a juvenile. You have never been in jail. Catch that little brother, grab him, save him. But a lot of say HOH will find an alternative to the block all day long. Listen, we have to touch these brothers' mind, body, and soul and not give up on them. We got to reach them in another way. We have put millions into all these foundations, all these organizations, and they get no results. We are sent them to jail forever and ain't get no results. What's next? I know what's next. Treat them like humans. Treat them like they regular people and tap into something. Tap into their mind, body, and soul, and I guarantee you something will change. I guarantee you, if you talk to 10 brothers on that block and you talk to them how I'm talking to them and you do my method, do Shawn House of Hope method, I guarantee you out of 10, we might save 3. Out of 10, we might get 3 off the block. Try my method. It works. And you want to know how it works? Because I'm a living testimony. I'm a living testimony. So when you say show me data, I'm data. When you say show me research, I'm research. I know it works. I have a foundation now. I mentor 40, 50 kids every day. I put kids in school. I help kids how to get GEDs. I show kids how to go to college. I show kids how to fill out resumes. I show kids how to get out of gangs. I show kids how to put drugs down. I show kids how to talk to chiefs, what to say to the chief and what not to say to the chief, how to get around the chief without getting violated. I show kids how to do that because I'm research. I'm data. That's me. So miss me with all that. Miss me with all that. Miss me. And before I leave, like I say, it's time to tap what that brother say at work, but keep it up for those that know us. We're going to do a promise. Same here. I already know, bro. Before I get out here, just remember, it's time to tap into our brothers out here on the block, the shooters or the gangbangers, whatever you want to call it. Brothers that has threw their life away. It's time to help them tap into their body, their mind, and their soul. And I guarantee you will get some positive results. Don't give up on these brothers. Jail has not worked. House arrest has not worked. Condemning them, calling them criminals has not worked. We have to try another method. Let's try another method, man, and see if it works, man. My name is Shawn, Household Foundation. I love y'all. Y'all know this is going to be on YouTube, so make sure y'all go to my channel, Talking with Shawn. Talking with Shawn. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. I just had to get that off my chest. Peace, love, and always remember, no kids dying to shine. Holla. Talking with Shawn.